Hey there, YouTubers. This is your Sensei Al Bob, and this is the third of our, or maybe second, of our Woodstock retrospectives. And the thing I want to talk to about today is the organic dynamic of a social and natural structure. And I was talking about it yesterday in a human, political, social, economic, cultural dynamic. And I'm going to be discussing now the comparison of the natural, meaning the forest. Now here we are in a forest that has gone through many changes over the last 400 years since the settlers showed up here. And this place has been clear-cut, logged, old, and there's no such thing as old growth here in Roanoke, Virginia. And so people don't have a perspective. I mean, they look at these trees and go, oh, they're big, oh. No, but they're like this tree over here. These are pretty big trees, but they're no older than 50 years. And in nature's perspective, 50 years is not very long. And here's something I want to show you. It's called the Wood Wide Web. And here it is. And under the ground, here's the top of the ground, and here's underneath it. And here is all these are the dynamics. These trees are interconnected. This tree is connected to that tree, to that tree, to all of these trees. They're all connected, right? And underneath that connection is the microbiome, and the connection of that is not just trees, but the dirt, and also the fungi, the fungus. And what's very interesting is that all of this is connected. You would say, fungus, that must hurt the trees. No, if the fungus wasn't in the ground, interconnected to the roots of the trees would die. Because a good portion of the nutrients, especially the minerals, are brought to it by the fungus. And a good portion of those minerals the fungus brings to the trees is the insects that live in it. The fungus kind of takes over them as they either are almost dead or are dead, and then out of those insects, it brings the minerals to the trees. So this is an interconnected, as they say, the wood wide web. And what's very interesting is that all of these trees actually compete, like the pine and the poplar, and one tree grows slower than the other, and so the tree that grows faster goes above it and grabs the sun, right? But when these trees die, they're not like us, like, oh, I want to have more stuff. It's all about me. No, when they die, they share whatever they have collected in biological energy with the rest of the forest through the wood wide web. So here's a forest that is actually dying. Doesn't look like it's dying. It's got leaves on the trees, but there are trees that have fallen down everywhere here because this is not a healthy forest. It's been competing with all kinds of predators and pretty much caused by humanity's willy-nilly harvesting trees and land, and we've just had a great deal of rain, and we're having flooding that we haven't normally seen, but we can only relate for 2 or 3 years, meaning there's been flooding around here forever. And they're building a pipeline here, right down Vent Mountain. And it's on a very steep plane. And what's going to be very interesting is they've been fighting. People have been, up in the trees. And actually, it's been good for the pipeline guys, because if they had started cutting the trees when they could have, and then this rain came, we would have had, the kind of situation that California had with land and rocks and dirts and trees flying through people's living rooms. But we've just had, flooding in our streets. So we're heading for some interesting times here, and I keep saying that this area is the microcosm of America, so stay tuned, America. Keep an eye on what's going on here in the Roanoke Valley. And it's not going to be pretty unless the population here comes together. So my next thing about how Woodstock connects to all this was that Woodstock was a place that wasn't planned, but people worked together to make it work out amazingly. It was a magical mystery tour, right? And right now, people are so stuck into their selfish, oh, it's not my fault, it's your fault. You did it. Mommy did it. Daddy did it. Oh, I want my cell phone. Oh, hey, I'm the best. I'm the most, I'm no one's better than me. Sorry, kids. We all have to work together. Oh, but why do I don't need to. I hate feeling pressured to like black people or white people or yellow people. Oh, what? Those poor people, get them out. They smell. Oh, no. We have to help each other. When you see someone being treated like the other, your instinct should be to go and help that person, not run away, not double down on their oppression, The trees in the forest, even though they're competing, they don't do that. They help each other out. They see somebody, some trees being attacked by a predator. It sends out a signal through the wood wide web telling the other trees and plants, hey, something's going on. And then they all get together and they, like if it's a beetle attacking that tree, well, they see it and then they develop a protein that they pump out into the other trees to make that tree, all the rest of the trees, taste crappy to that beetle. So I'm just saying, we have to be part of all our relations. We're not just humans and then the humans saying, oh, it's just me. No. If you want to survive, if you want to be happy, you have to be part of the community. I'm a homeless guy. I live on $300 a month. I live on the, situations that I find myself in. What do? Do I cry and moan and complain? No, I try to do my best. I help others, and by me helping others, I get helped by the universe. Now, in the last year and a half, I've been put into really, really, really horrible situations at least 26 times. Like the rug pulled out from underneath me thrown under the bus. Did I, roll over and go, oh? No. I said to the universe, so what can I do to make this better? How can I help? And then the universe put me in situations, which I will tell stories of, that were amazing. And if I sat around and moaned and whined, I would have not had those experiences. And I watch every well-to-do bourgeois, economically, I have to worry about my bills, but mommy and daddy gives me all the money I need. We have to help each other. So, until next time.